Hi there, my name's Terry, and let's see what message is going to come through today for anybody that needs to see or hear this message. I'm going to just channel it through to see what I get shown. Okay, so thank you. All right, so what I'm being shown is the angels would like me to share with you about twin flame relationships. Okay, so big one. Thank you, angels. Big one. Okay, so I'm going to try it. So we're going to try and simplify this. Okay, so in a normal relationship, okay, for somebody that doesn't understand or even heard about twin flame relationships, that is going to be unfamiliar to that person. Okay, so it's just going to be like an ordinary relationship. It comes to an end. You want your person back. Your energy is pushing them further away, so they're gonna run and chase further away from you. Okay, and then it can switch and turn around. So when you're in a place where you don't want that person back again, and they come and want to try and get you back again. All right, so basically that's like a runner and a chaser in I want to say normal relationship scenario. Twin flame relationships on the spiritual side of things, it is a mirrored reflection of you. Okay, so if you've met your twin, and they can be those relationships, they can be really, really hard, really, really hard, and they can be one of the most awfulest thing to actually have to go through and to experience, if you'll find that you're in that way, or it's happening or going on around with you with a particular person. But what it is, when it's a reflection, so they're there to show you where it's like you're trying to learn something from each other as well. And then when you're trying to learn things from each other, it can sometimes clash. And when you clash, it's kind of like it can feel like that your world's coming down, everything's falling to pieces. You can feel so much deep love and pain within your own heart within it. It's as if like I'm feeling like you're being crushed. Okay, and it's a painful experience. Okay, so that's that part. When you're okay, so if you're looking in a mirror, it's like a reflection back to you. So when you're in a place of like feeling whole and complete within your own self, you're happy with yourself, you're happy with the way that things are going for yourself. If you look in the mirror, that is going to be reflected back to you. Okay, but if you look in that mirror and you're going through a difficult time, and then that reflection is going to come back to you, you're not going to like what you see in that mirror, if that makes any sense. So they're saying to me, like, look in the mirror. How do you feel within your own body, within your own self? Okay, when you're whole and complete within your own self, then you're content, you're happy, aren't you? You're happy with the way that things are going, and things are working out in your favour, and everything's all tickety-boo. Yeah. Okay. So, but also what they're saying to me is sometimes when you've incarnated into this lifetime now, you could be always searching for your better half, your other half. And it's a heartfelt thing. You're searching, you're looking, and you're waiting for the right person to come. You know that he or she's out there somewhere, and the relationships that you have had along the way, they haven't felt right. It feels like there's something missing, because you're as if like you're missing that part within you that's not actually feeling complete as a whole person, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, and then like when you're in a place of being, as I said, when you're in a place of being at whole and one and complete with yourself, then everything seems to work out, doesn't it? So you're having that reflection back to you. It is like a reflection. Seeing yourself in someone else also is a reflection. Now you have you here, and you have your counterpart, your other person. Now that other person could actually be in a relationship even with somebody else. And as the time goes on, you could know that if your other half is in like another relationship with somebody else, and you know that they have to go through different stages within their own soul's evolution for lessons for them to find out what's real and what's not real for whatever particular reason the counterpart is experiencing at particular times. It's just waiting, isn't it? Waiting for that connection, waiting for the right time, waiting for everything to kind of like slot into place when it's actually meant to. And if you're single and you know that your counterpart is out there somewhere, maybe it's the universe's way of allowing you to kind of like experience different relationships for yourself for whatever reason, for your own soul's growth, for you to know what is right for you and what isn't right for you. Okay, so there's lessons all within this journey as well. And there comes a time when you think, right, okay, fuck it now, I've learned everything I need to know. Okay, so I'm just going to allow and just to be and just to wait. Okay, and it is literally a waiting game. And also what the angels are showing me is also like being in the right in the right place at the right time for your counterpart to actually to realise and to understand, well, things aren't working out for me with this relationship that I'm actually in. I need to find that one person that I can feel whole and complete as a whole one connection that makes me whole and complete. Does that make any sense? On your counterpart's point of view also. I said it's quite a lot to this, but there's an awful lot on it as well if you want to look it up on twin flame relationships and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes also with a twin flame relationship, if you haven't found that person yet in this physical, as I said, maybe with the soul contracts that you've actually signed before you incarnated into this physical lifetime, maybe it was the divine plan that you weren't actually meant to meet your twin until you've done your inner work, your twin has done his inner work, and then when it comes together, you've both done your inner work, then you can unite as one together. And then it becomes like this one whole completedness as one. Does that make any sense to you? I hope this makes sense. So yeah. Any questions on this, then please feel free to message. I'm always happy to answer any questions that anyone has at any given time because that's what I do and I enjoy what I do. Okay, so I hope whoever listens to this, you can understand how it kind of like all works as well. I said the angels don't always give me easy things to want to say and to put across. But at the end of the day, they know how I work, and they trust me to deliver the message the way that I channel it through. Okay, so I hope this message finds you well, and whatever you're doing, wherever you're at within the stage of your life at this particular time, always know you're exactly where you are meant to be now. Okay, so take care. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Much love, Terri.